Welcome back to the Amanda Seales Show. I'm Amanda Seales here.
I'm Jermaine, like the Bible. So we were talking about the new Magic City 3-part docuseries that will be produced by, Atlanta's very own Jermaine Dupri and possibly Atlanta's own Drake, depending on what personality he shows up with. But you were telling me about your time at the strip club, and you recognize somebody?
Okay, first of all, I wasn't telling you about my time.
Your time in the strip club. Your hustler's era.
So I used to date this dude, and I remember one night I have a bad habit of like dating, like I end up dating dudes that are like young at heart, but then I feel like they don't know how to like have romance.
Okay.
Like, and so
they're a good time, but it's
yeah.
We 45.
So like they don't like they think spontaneity is romance. And it's like there's a version of that yes. is, but then there's also just like, okay, but what is the spontaneity entailing? So in his mind, he was like, I think we like went to dinner, and he was like, let's go to a strip club, and I was like, okay, because you're trying to just
go with the flow. Be in the moment.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. So we went to this like strip club in Times Square, which, by the way, anybody who knows New York is like, anything in Times Square that's like on that tip is going to be nasty.
Okay.
So we end up going to this strip club in Times Square. The second we walked in, I was like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing this? Like, I could feel the ejaculate on the carpet. Like Goodbye. I could just like the whole place just felt like ski. So we sit down, and I am so tense. Like, I don't even want to sit in the chair. You ever go to a hotel and like it's so nasty that you're like, I don't even want to take my clothes off. I'm gonna sleep on a towel. Oh, I don't want to even sleep on this towel. Like I'm just gonna sleep standing up. I'm a vampire.
It's fine.
So I was in this chair. My man's like, can I get a drink, bartender? I'm just like, oh my God.
He had been there before. This is spot.
There you go. So we're sitting there, and he's like, who you like? Again, trying to just be appeasing and amenable. I was like, oh, she's pretty. And went back to like staying constricted. In my mind, it was like, if I just stay real small, no one will see me.
What kind of date were you going before? Was it like a fancy date? Like you were dressed up?
No. Okay. I wasn't dressed up, but this is not my scene.
Right. But I was like, that's going to make a big difference.
If I'm in a gown.
Like, I'm in a gown, and I'm at a Times Square strip club.
So next thing I know, like the person I said was pretty is like walking directly towards me.
Okay.
Titties out.
Yeah, as they do.
Yes, in underwear. I'm just like, what's happening? Because I'm like, she can't be walking towards me. Why would she be walking towards me?
Right.
And then he like taps my shoulder like, ha, 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 because he just thinks what's about to happen is going to be hilarious. So she like leans down in my face and is like, what's good? Do you want to dance? And I was like, I don't. And then she goes, Amanda?
I'm screaming. Not you know me.
But it wasn't like, are you Amanda Seales? Right. It was, Amanda?
Right.
And then I look at her face, I'm like, Jalissa? Y'all, why was this the TA in my statistics class?
Not the TA. Not the teacher assistant.
Why was this the TA? Do you understand how good at statistics you have to be a TA?
That's why I'm like, I guess the statistics didn't work out in her favor.
So I'm like, now, wouldn't you think that this would be the end of the table of the lap dance?
Right.
Just getting started. I think this made it even more for her.
I'm comfortable now.
Yo, she is literally, she like turns around and it's just like, just winding up. And I'm just there like, light as a feather, sips the board. Like, please get me out of here. And she's talking. She's like, oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. How's everything? I'm like, I'm well. How are you?
Right.
And she's like, I'm just living my life. And I was like, finally, I'm like, Jalissa, I was the commencement speaker at your graduation. What happened? And she was like, girl, I tried social work, but I like this better.
And that's the thing, though. That's real. Sometimes you like something better.
I mean, in a way, it's still social work. Like, you're definitely working socially. So that was that. I put a 20 in her wrist. I put a 20 in her waistband, and she went on her way.
Come on. Made her money for the night.
There you go.
And saw our old friend. New York City, everybody. New York City.
So that's me and the strip clubs. But we will keep you up to date when this documentary from Drake and Jermaine Dupri come out. Keep your lock right here. We got 6-second headlines when we get back to the Amanda Seales Show.